little car talk before I go into do some little yarn shopping. Listen, guys, I don't know. This song just came on the radio. I don't know who it was. It sounded like it could have been like Mooney Long or something, maybe, possibly. I don't know the name of the song. I don't listen to the radio anymore, so I don't know. I don't know the song, but it just gave me like this idea. She was like, the lyric was, I can't think of anybody else. I can't think of somebody else. I'm too hurt, or I'm something like that. Like I'm too hurt, or I'm too like hurt emotionally, basically. So long story short, I was thinking, I'm like, it's so crazy because we need to promote more of that. Like the whole like not getting instant gratification for everything when things aren't going our way. And this includes relationships, okay? Because that's mainly what she was talking about. But this could really apply for anything. But she brought up a good point. It's like for instance, if you have like a breakup or something and the hurt is so bad to the point where it's like you'll do anything just to feel, you know what I'm saying, again, just to feel again, or just to feel like to fill that void, that emotional void or whatever, if you get my drift. Like, I hope this is making sense. But it's like a lot of people in our generation, especially, like, we glorify cheating, we glorify being a player, we glorify being a hoe. And it's just really like, maybe it's just because I'm 31 years old, but I just really don't understand like the whole dynamic of, if you really, really were in love with somebody and you spent hours and days and weeks and years possibly with somebody, how can you turn around and then you claim that you were in love with this person? How can you turn around and then end up just like fucking on the next person like so fast? You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless, even if like people are like, well, I did it because I was abused, or this person was emotionally manipulative, or, you know what I'm saying, whatever the case is, physically abusive. Even if that was the case, like, don't you think that we need time to still like process what the fuck is happening? 2:22 on the clock. I feel like there still needs to be time to like process what the fuck is really going on, because we need to stop treating people like they're fucking doormats and like they're just like what is it called, like void fillers. People are not emotional void fillers. Humans are not meant to just fill your emotional voids just because you need a moment of gratification, or you need a moment of security, or you need a moment of this, or you need a moment of that. People were not born here or put on this earth just to satisfy you and the shit that you don't know that needs to be worked out with you. Like, for instance, let's take me for an example, even though I'm not an example right now currently because I don't have no relationship problems. But, okay, let's say, like, for instance, okay, when I had a toxic relationship, my last relationship was toxic, okay? And I told him straight up, I was like, I want to start dating again. Because I was in a narcissistic, abusive relationship. I had to literally tell him I wanted to date other people just so he would let me go. Like, I was trying to let the relationship go. He wouldn't let me go. So I had to, like, kind of, like, find ways to force him to let me go. And I didn't want to date. I didn't want to see other people. I just said that so he would be, like, turned off to me mentally. That didn't help. Anyways, long story short, let's just use that as an example and say it went this way, okay? Which it didn't, but let's just say it went this way. Let's say I was cheated on and I was like, you know what? I don't want to do this no more. I just want to date other people. That would probably not be the right thing to do because, number one, you didn't give yourself enough time to process the actual breakup, or the separation, or the no contact, or whatever your situation is. Like I said, this could be for anything. This could be for a job for all I care. This could be with a parent, a best friend, a sibling, a family member. This could be with anybody. But specifically, I'm talking about relationships. So, of course, it would be easy to be like, okay, me and my boyfriend or girlfriend or whoever just broke up yesterday, but I'm feeling so lonely, like I'm about to just call somebody over, maybe somebody I even already slept with, blah blah blah. I just need like somebody to come hold me. No, you don't. You don't need nobody to come hold you. You don't need to invite old energy back into your present moment. You don't need none of that shit, okay? I can see if you wanted the ex that you were just with again, if they were, not toxic. Absolutely. But, and that's also how you know you were in love. If you break up with somebody and you still, want to do everything with them, you don't even think about fucking with somebody else. You just think about them. That was probably meant to be. And the reasons why y'all broke up are probably really simple fixes. Maybe. I don't know, y'all. But that's how I process shit. Because I'm a problem solver. I just be wanting to, okay, I understand, let's fix this. Not, okay, I understand, let me go dig, you know what I'm saying? I know how to dig deep within myself and then also still work on processing with the actual person I'm with. It's just, to me, that's healthy. But anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I feel like that's just not a healthy way of coping with your emotions, because you're replacing the need to heal for yourself with another person that probably either has no intention on helping you heal. Number two, doesn't even realize what the fuck is really actually going on in your head. So therefore, they're here for a good time, and possibly even some people for a longer time than you expected them to be there. So people might be starting to try to put their expectations on this shit. Oh, she called me over to fuck. Oh, she won't call me over more than once. She's gonna be, and then you know what I'm saying, could be in the background fuck, I should have never called this person over, and now they're gonna ask me for more. Then put yourself in a cycle that you can't get out of, but it's gonna be hard to break because you ain't respect yourself the first time to set the boundary on yourself. So you can't expect the other person to respect your boundaries moving forward. You done gave somebody else the Band-Aid to rip back off. I think I said something like that in a reading. The last thing you want to do after a breakup is go ahead and try to initiate a new one. Fresh out of the relationship. I promise you, it never fucking works. I've done it before when I was younger. I probably did it when I was maybe 25, 26. Yeah, a good 6 years ago was the last time I did that. And, well, no, it wasn't that long ago. I'm lying. I actually did that with my, not the current, but my last one. My toxic, narcissistic relationship. I actually ended a pretty good run. And me and the person weren't really on the best of terms, but we weren't you know what I'm saying? It wasn't anything I wasn't going back, but I still started another relationship within 5-6 months. Not even. You know what I'm saying? 4 months, 4 or 5 months. I started another relationship. And he ended up being toxic as fuck. So that's how I got to my, you know what I'm saying, my healthy shit, because I can now be in a healthy relationship. And even if it gets a little crazy sometimes, I know how to control myself, because really the thing that I was running from my last, well, not the relationship before my last relationship, the one that put me into the toxic one again. The reason why I ended up back in a toxic relationship is because I didn't heal shit within myself. It wasn't about the other people. It was about me and the shit that I was trying to mask and pretend didn't exist. And of course, a lot of people don't know, but me being autistic on top of all that, it was just, I needed time for self. I needed to at least give myself a good 5-6 months of healing, of inner shadow work, just heavy. And that's where my shadow work really started to begin getting real, real deep. Which is why I also do tarot now for other people, because I want people to understand why things are going to happen in their relationships the way that they do. Karma is so real, and the way that karma works is a bitch. But listen, she could be your bitch. Just learn to work with her, okay? And what I want you to take away from this is, sorry, this is all over the place. I have ADHD and autism, so sorry, forgive me. But I want you guys to take away, do not seek instant gratification right after a breakup. It's never worth it. It's never worth it. Heal. Go get yourself a journal. Go get yourself a vision board. Go get yourself some damn coloring books, some yarn, go pick up a hobby. Pick up a hobby. I promise you. It's something totally new to you. Even if it's something totally new, something brand new, it'll have you hooked. Okay, it'll have you hooked on paying attention to yourself, getting back to self, showing and getting back, growing back in love with yourself. And that way you don't feel like you have to have somebody around you to give you these same feelings that you're supposed to give yourself. Yeah, I hope that makes sense. I hope I wasn't ranting too much. I am going to start doing these little videos a lot more, because I actually don't mind like the card talks, because there'll be a lot of times where I just want to rant and I don't know where to post it. So it's going on YouTube from now on. But yeah, y'all, take care of yourself, stay hydrated, stay moisturized, keep your skin glowing so you can attract. Okay, remember, you are what you attract. So what you put out into the universe is going to come to you. Okay, so if you don't heal, you're going to attract people who are also unhealed. You're going to attract people on the same frequency as you. Don't forget that. Energy is very sacred, and energy is very fluid, so it transfers very easily. Okay, as long as you don't forget that, then you guys will be just fine. Okay, I love y'all. Y'all take care. Peace.